Does your business need a lead magnet? Answer is almost always going to be yes. Almost every successful business utilizes lead magnets, whether you know it or not. And if you don't know what a lead magnet is pretty much something free of value that you give to a customer in exchange for their information, whether that be their email or their phone number. And that doesn't mean it has to cost you money. Lead magnets are almost always free or extremely low one-time costs for you to create. And the goal of a lead magnet is to get a user into your content funnel, so then they can go down through that funnel's journey and eventually become a customer. A lot of times lead magnets are associated with the top of the funnel, so getting people initially in the door, but they can be used throughout the funnel as well. And lead magnets can sound overwhelming, but they're actually quite simple, and they come in a lot of different shapes and forms. And they'll also change and be different based on the niche your business is in. Lead magnets can be almost anything that provides value to a user. And some of the most common are short ebooks, webinars, mini courses, case studies, templates, samples, free trials, infographics, calculators, giveaways. The list really goes on. Almost anything that is or provides some sort of value to a user can be a lead magnet. For example, someone who has a personal training business could offer a quick ebook on 10 tips to lose weight or 10 weight loss tricks, while someone who is an accountant or offers accounting services could offer a template for managing your finances or budgeting. And the list really goes on, and almost anything you can think of can be a lead. So what makes up a successful lead magnet? A lead magnet's goal is to provide quick value and a quick solution to whatever the user's problem is. And there's some very specific do's and don'ts of lead magnets. First off, your lead magnet needs to be specific and focus on only one problem. You're not going to be able to solve every single one of your prospects' problems with one lead magnet, nor do you really want to, because that's what your product is for. Focusing on only one problem makes it a lot easier for your audience to follow, especially after at the very start of your funnel and just kind of understanding exactly what their problem is. If your lead magnet is too complex or isn't specific with the problem it is solving, your audience is going to be confused and not take action. Another element your lead magnet should have is providing a quick win. The user obviously wants to see results fast, and while it might not be realistic to see instant or fast results completely, our goal is to provide a quick win for them. This can be small and can be a stepping stone to completing or solving their entire problem. And one big mistake I see a lot of people make with lead magnets is confusing the amount of content with value. People don't want to read a 100-page ebook or watch a 10-hour video course or webinar. Lead magnets a lot of times are the user's first experience with your business, and you haven't built that relationship and trust. So they'll usually only be open to micro commitments like downloading a short PDF, where if they read it, the worst thing they can do is maybe lose 5-10 minutes of their life, whereas they would have to have a lot more trust to attend something that is, or dedicate a lot of time to something that takes hours long to consume. Another big mistake on the flip side of that is not providing enough value. A lot of business owners are scared to give away too much information, thinking that their audience will then not want their product or think they need it. But usually it's the contrary. Even if you're giving away tons of valuable information in your lead magnet, people are always going to want more and to have their hand held through whatever the process or product is. And a great example of this is Skool. All that information is out there on the internet for free, but you go to school or college, whatever it be, and you pay that price because it is structured and you get a result at the end of it. All that knowledge is out there though for free, but we like having structure, having our hand held and being told what exactly to do. And I'll use the personal trainer example again. If I had a personal training business, I could give them as my lead magnet a full blown out detailed workout routine, but the user will probably still want more and be told how to do those exercises, whether it's specific help with them or have more questions maybe about diet and other things. So a lot of times people will want that one-on-one help even if they have all the information in front of them. So being afraid to offer too much value in your lead magnet is not something most business owners should be afraid of, unless it's causing that content to not be easily digested and making it too long or blown. So now that we know what a lead magnet is and the do's and don'ts, how do you actually go about creating one? Well, this is going to depend on what niche or what type of business you have. The main question you need to ask yourself when you're creating a lead magnet is, what problem is my audience trying to solve and what is their desired outcome? And this question can have slightly different answers depending on where that user is in your funnel, or if you have multiple different customer personas. For example, an attorney or lawyer offering divorce services, personal injury services, or maybe other services would likely have two different lead magnets since the users are looking for two very different things. And we do want our lead magnets to be specific. I'm going to use the personal trainer example again for having leads in different stages of your funnel, or what some people would say cold, warm, or hot leads are. So let's say user number 1 is brand new to our business and knows they want to lose weight, but hasn't started or gone through our funnel yet. We would want to offer them educational content, whether it be an ebook on how to lose weight, a short little mini course or infographic on how to lose weight. And now let's say we have user number 2 who has already gone through part of our funnel. They've consumed that book on how to lose weight. And let's say our goal is to sell them on a maybe complete training and diet package. They know they want to lose weight. They know kind of the steps to lose weight. We would want to offer them something of value in the process of what they're actually doing. And this can be a tool or a template, for example, maybe something to track their workout as they're doing it, or even something like an Excel template where they can track their food and their intake and how much they're eating. Knowing where the user is in your process is extremely important, and knowing what their goal is at the time. Their goal can shift from, I want to lose weight, to I need to know how to do X in order to lose weight. And that educational content will tell them how to solve their problem. And then the second lead magnet will normally be a way to assist them with that, and that will eventually lead to your product. So now do we know this? How do we structurally create our lead magnet? Well, it's going to vary based on the type of content. Like I said before, most of these are free or extremely cheap. Things like the ebooks, guides, checklists, templates can all be created from your computer for free. Maybe if you want to go on Fiverr and buy a cover for the ebook, it's pretty quick and easy to make. Again, these aren't long, complete forms of content. This is something that provides them with quick value. Now, you don't want to skip out on the value and leave them feeling like, well, that was a waste of time. If anything, over deliver more than you think. One thing I would strongly recommend is going through your competitors' lead magnets. I can guarantee that almost all your competitors, or at least the successful ones, are utilizing these, and they come in different forms. They can be product samples, giveaways, quizzes. There's so many different forms of lead magnets. So I would say go through their lead magnet all the way, sign up, give them your email, and go through their funnel and see what their lead magnet is and see what pain points they're touching on in the lead magnets. You can get some great ideas of what you like, what you don't like, and get some inspiration from it as well. In today's day and age, lead magnets are pretty much a necessity.